I want to get back to Claudine Gay. As you know, she's resigned as president of Harvard University. Former Education Secretary Bill Bennett is with us this morning. Bill, you say her resignation shows, and I'm quoting now, the final corruption of the most elite institutions. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think the corruption was her being placed as president of Harvard University.
Yep.
But maybe the final corruption is this morning, Stuart. Apparently, the New York Times piece she wrote says that racism did her in.
Yep.
How about 50 cases of plagiarism?
Yep.
How about her ambivalence about answering a question about Israel and is it a terrorist state? So, look, my question is this. We know what the universities have become. Bastions of left-wing and leftist propaganda. My question is, has it seeped into the rest of society? And your previous story you were talking about with Lauren, there you go, critical race theory. We were talking about that in colleges. Now we're talking about it in the third grade. So the question is, are the corruptions of the university bleeding into the broader society? You've seen it in the corporate world, where they accept, diversity, equity, inclusiveness. That's my question. If it were just left to the universities themselves, wouldn't be that much of a problem, at least not as big as if it goes into society at large.
Do you really think we can change this? At the moment, it seems like it's the world turned upside down. That's the way I think about it. I think it's going to take a long time to get a serious change here. What do you say?
It is going to take a long time. However, we see good signs at the lower levels. Homeschooling is increasing. There are a lot of parents, a lot of moms out there objecting to what's going on in the schools. We see charter schools growing because they're not going to accept some of this stuff. This is a big fight, and it's a fight about the morale of the American people and whether they'll stand up to the elites. Yeah. I think we are seeing some signs that they are standing up to the elites.
And this is the turning point. Claudine Gay is the turning point.
I hope so. I hope so. But what lesson has she learned? What lesson has the New York Times learned? Apparently none. She should go off in shame and in quiet and seek a retreat somewhere.
Well,
Instead, she's broadcasting that it was all racism.
But she's staying.
If she's staying and keeping her $900,000.
Do you think she should go
here's the
completely?
test. Oh, sure she should. Anybody with 50 charges of plagiarism that are supportable should go. Any student would have to go. What about a professor? Here's the test, and you asked the right question, sir. If your son or daughter got into Harvard today, would you send them? And the answer in most cases probably is yes.
Yes, it is.
You would.
Yes.
And until people stop writing those checks, we will not have turned the corner.
It's a bleak situation, but if you're telling me we may have just begun to turn the corner, there is hope for our academic and corporate institutions. I think there is. I wish we had more time, Bill Bennett.
Well, the American people are mad about it. They can do something about it. Thank you, Stuart.
Yeah. More time next time, please. At least 4 minutes. Bill Bennett,
Yes,
you're
sir,
all right.
please.
Thanks very much indeed, sir. See you soon. Thanks.